Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of October 14th through the 20th, 2024. So the oracle card that came out for you is called The Journey, and it is coming out in this inverted position here. So what journeys in your life are coming to a close at this time? Let's read what this means from the booklet to get a greater understanding of this. It says, the journey is calling you, but the timing is premature. Collecting postcards or fantasies of where you want to go may take over your focus and make you miss your destiny. I'm pretty sure the same card came out in reverse for Taurus, so you and Taurus may be connected at this time. Other things must be completed first, or you may still be attached to knowing the destination. Remember that the point of the journey is not the destination, it's who you will become as you are transformed along the way. Do not confuse the inner and the outer journey. So, you definitely are probably excited to reach a certain destination in life. You are on a path, on a journey where you're going to end up, it's going to be very satisfying for you. So a lot of you, for example, may be going to school and it's like, once I get this degree, I can make a ton of money. But you're just sort of anxiously awaiting that to happen instead of learning to enjoy the journey. And that can cause a lot of anxiety because in that example, it could be that, you don't like going to school. You don't enjoy that part of your journey. You just want to get to where you're going, but it may take several years, So it's like, why be in misery for several years? The timing is not yet here for this to manifest. It's in the growth state. It's kind of like when you plant a seed and it starts to sprout and you're seeing it sprout and you're like, oh, this is going to be so great. Once it starts bearing fruit and flowers, it's going to be amazing. And you're just waiting there, staring at it, like waiting for those fruits and those flowers and feeling anxious about it because it's like, well, why isn't it here? Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating that it's not here. Being impatient that you haven't reached the destination, when in reality, what you do is you plant the seed, it starts to sprout, you give it a lot of attention, a lot of love, water, fertilize the soil, give it plenty of sunlight. But then other than that, you kind of just focus on other things, and just wait for it to ripen. You don't just sit there waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it and feeling intense anxiety that it hasn't reached maturity yet, that your manifestation hasn't reached maturity yet. So what the wisdom here this week is, it's to find other things to do instead of stressing over not having something yet. And, we use the example of education, but this could really apply anywhere in your life. Some of you may have a new relationship that you're really excited about. Maybe you sense a good future there, like a wedding or moving in or something. And it's like, you can't wait for that. But it's like, all you can do is, spend time with this person and grow closer together and let time do its thing. You can't just put pressure on it day in and day out and feel anxious that it's not here yet, So the wisdom is to do other things in the meantime, occupy your time elsewhere. In the meantime, stop putting so much pressure on this one thing. And ironically, when you do that, time will fly by, and before you know it, this manifests very quickly for you. So the wisdom is to learn how to enjoy the journey this week. We have the Judgment card coming out upright, okay? I feel like you are releasing a lot of old emotions towards your past. And there could be a sense of nostalgia occurring for you this week where suddenly you find yourself thinking about like old things that once really bothered you, old drama that happened in your past. And you're thinking back and you're just like, wow, I really don't care anymore. I really have no ill feelings anymore. And it's like lickety split just like that. You were just doing other things in your life. You had other fulfilling things going on in your life. And that sort of took your focus away from these things that may have hurt you in the past. And it's like, well, my life is just so fulfilling right now. I don't really care anymore. Time heals all wounds in that way. And so you may find yourself thinking back to those things that you maybe thought you would never get over in the past, and you find yourself very much over them. Interesting. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I just had a very interesting insight come through, not even from the cards, just like intuitively, where it's like I feel the presence of someone, Cancer, sort of like pulling on your energy cord a little bit. They may not even be in contact with you. In fact, they may have intentionally like not want to be in contact with you, but I feel like you know who this is. I feel them pulling on your energy cord a little bit, so you may find yourself randomly thinking about them. because this is somebody who thinks that like you may still be really into them or obsessed with them, or like they can come back at any point and you would still, you know, take them back with open arms. But the funny thing is they don't even have any idea what's going on in your life right now. And the fact that like you have very much moved on and are very much, you know, living a better life, living your own life. So I don't know, I just thought that was funny. I don't necessarily feel like that person's going to try coming back this week, but I felt them and I just think that's funny. Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Magician coming out in reverse. Interesting. Yeah, some of you guys may have this focus here of like a newfound goal that you want to save up some money, some energy, and some resources for. You may have ideas for like new projects that you want to start or new things that you want to learn, but you may be putting them on the back burner for right now because this is a time where there's just so much going on that you may just want to like try to stay in your routine, in your comfort zone a little bit, actively seeking out that inner comfort zone for yourself, you know, not pushing the boundaries too much this week because, you know, you may just need some rest and recovery. We have the 9 of Wands coming out. It's right underneath that Judgment card. Yeah, I see you intentionally not taking things slowly, but I feel like your emotions could take things very quickly in new developments in your life. Like you could see yourself getting extremely excited over someone or something in your life, but you're tempering it out and you're, you know, just allowing the energies to move at the pace that they want to, not trying to force or push any agendas. We have the Knight of Pentacles, good forward movement here. This is right underneath that 2 of Pentacles. So it feels like after a slowdown in your energy and finances, things are speeding up once again, okay? So you may have had like a hard time financially or just having no energy for the past week or two or something like that. And this week that we're reading into, that energy is finally starting to return. You're starting to feel enthused about life again and ready to keep the ball rolling. Okay, and then we have the 6 of Swords coming out as your final card. Moving to calmer shores. Yeah, your life is moving forward in very unique and interesting ways. And again, I just think it's so funny that certain people from your past may assume that you're still the same old person or they still have control or power over you. They really don't. And it feels like, you know, you have a very clear vision of where your life's headed. You're excited for this new destination. And you're just doing what you can in the moment to work towards that. And the wisdom is to not put so much pressure on yourself or others to force this to move faster than it naturally wants to. And in the meantime, you're just trying to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, and pour into yourself as well as the people you love. So very beautiful week ahead, Cancer. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also have my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course there. Learn at your own pace, sign up whenever you want, okay? So go check those things out. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.